Hi, my name is Zelda, and welcome to the love reading for Scorpios for the next 7 days. How are my Scorpios doing? I hope you're doing pretty good. This is a general reading, so please take the reading as it resonates. Take what resonates and leave what does not. And let's see what Scorpios have been going through. What energies are approaching you when it comes to your love life and love connection, Scorpio? One more shuffle. I have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse for you that's influencing you or that you're working with, Scorpio, moving forward. So some of you are resisting change, or you feel like you're going through a very unfortunate change. But there is like a resistance. Let me see. Oh, that's too many cards. Scorpio. Yeah. Somebody's clinging on someone here. Interesting. So for you, Scorpio, I have the Empress and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And so you want growth, but like you're in a situation where there's like no movement. It's stagnant. You have love, you have compassion, you have you do care, and you want growth. You're like in a very creative, fertile place right now. You want growth, but for some reason, the situation you're in, whether it's with this person or just in a situation separate from them, it's just not working. At least right now, it's not moving forward, and it's not offering any potential, in a realistic way right now. So what you're feeling and what's happening are conflicted for a lot of you Scorpios. And the person you're dealing with, I have the Queen of Wands in reverse along with the Four of Pentacles. Your person is like they're clinging on to something or someone or some situation, and they're very stubborn about it, and they could get very frustrated or angry, lash out, or become very mean. Like they're expressing like this passion in a very negative, destructive way, and they're clinging on a position or something, or maybe clinging to you or to their opinion. Hold on, let me get more cards. Let's see if we can make this clear. Scorpio. What's happening with Scorpios? I think this is a person. This is somebody you've been dealing with for a while, or you might have history with this person, or they could be from your past. But I think you've known them for a while, and you might have some good memories with them. When you think back, you might think of the time you spent together fondly, but it was or has become very toxic and unhealthy. There might have been like a feeling of being like trapped, or what's the word? You're like attached to the other person, but you just can't seem to release yourself. It's becoming very toxic, like they have a hold on you, or they're manipulating you, or you were doing that to them. It could be mutual for some of you. But over here, I have the Six of Cups along with the Devil card. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, or somebody with Capricorn energy in their charts, or just being influenced by that. But regardless, somebody from the past, this is a person from your past or somebody you have history with, and it was or is a very toxic connection between you two. So I think for some of you Scorpios with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse here, it's that either you or your person, or maybe both, are unable to move on and end this old cycle, this old pattern that has become very toxic, especially emotionally. Yeah. You have love, you have care, you have compassion for them or for the situation or partnership, but for some reason it's just not working in a practical sense. It's not like a realistic situation, or there could be money problems between you two that's just become stagnant. Yeah, because on both sides, like, there is clinging and just wanting to stay in their position or just hold on to something or someone, just they don't want things to change. And on your side, it's like Knight of Pentacles in reverse, which is like stagnant. It's no moving forward, no opportunity, no offer here in a realistic material way, even though you feel a lot of love or you want growth. Scorpio. Ooh. This is a karmic relationship for you, Scorpio, for a lot of you. What I mean by that is you were supposed to get together with this person and, you know, be with them, deal with them, live with them, you know, experience things with them. And it might have been intense. You might have, you know, felt a lot of love or a deep connection with this person, possibly for some of you. But in any case, like, you were supposed to go through this and learn things so you can move forward a wiser person or even a better person, learn some valuable lessons and grow. So this, I think this though does, for some of you, it could be a past life connection, relationship, or somebody you've like dealt with for a long time. Maybe both. Could be both. Oh, you have a new beginning. Okay, Scorpio. You have a new beginning coming towards you, Scorpio. Whether you want it or not, it's coming. The universe is pushing you to it. Nothing you can do about it, and it's going to be good for you. I'm not sure who's going to make that decision here. Could be either or. It could depend on the situation, on the person, on the Scorpio. But your person, the person you're dealing with, Scorpio, for them I have the Temperance along with the Two of Wands in reverse. Interesting. So they're finding balance and healing by not coming together. I think that's what this is. Or they make a decision to find peace and balance. It's so interesting. I have these two cards across from each other, and it's like they're, you know, it's interesting. It's like an angel here and a devil here. And this is on your energy, this is theirs. I'm not saying anything by that, but it was very interesting that one of you are very focused on this toxic connection, or possibly even manipulation, or trying to attach them to you, or attach yourself to them. I think it's more so about, for some of you, I think it's more so attaching them to you. There might be a lot of ego problems here as well. between you two, Scorpio. Oh, yeah. You see this? This card with the little devil here? And right next to it is the devil. So I think right here, this is what happened between you two before. This is like literally showing the dynamic between you two. Somebody was very manipulative towards the other, and like their ego was being stroked by being in this connection, or they just loved having a hold over the other person. This could be you, Scorpio, could be your person. Take it as it resonates. But I think in this relationship, one was the devil here, had the devil energy, and the other was trying to work more so with the temperance energy. It's like two opposites. And interesting, that relationship dynamic was very toxic. I can see that now. There could have been like for some of you Scorpios, your person or somebody in this relationship was like possibly self-victimizing or very naive or childish. And the other was more so like scheming and very smart for trying to get over on the other person or manipulate them or tie them to themselves because it stroked their ego, and they just had like somebody got a lot more from this connection than the other. And somebody was being mischievous and playing games, while the other was like unaware or naive or, playing the victim, or just being childish and so on. So that's the case for some of you. I know it won't resonate with all Scorpios, but take it as it resonates. I think a lot of you were dealing with a relationship or a connection that was like along those lines. Regardless, with the devil, there was some toxic situation between you two. And your person is definitely deciding not to work on this, like not to meet with you or meet halfway or collaborate or make a decision to work this out. I think they're trying to find peace and balance by letting this go or not coming together with you, whether it's physically or mentally or emotionally, or maybe a combination of those three. And they're trying to find balance. Whatever was out of balance, I think they're realizing that and trying to find balance. And they're very stubborn about it too. I think that for a lot of you, this person you're dealing with, they might have insecurity problems, self-confidence issues, trouble keeping having control over their impulses or anger and frustration. They might like act on a whim, or just not really trust their judgment. And so I think for a lot of you, your person, the reason they were clinging on either to you or to the situation or person they were clinging on, or opinion, they were clinging on something because they felt very insecure. It came from a place of insecurity and lack of self-confidence, or not trusting their judgment or in their own leadership. So what's coming towards you though is the World card right out, and then have the Page of Swords right after. So this is nice, because this is finally stop resisting this change, this end of an old cycle, and finally welcome that ending, welcome that change. This is a colossal change. Nothing, once you go through with this, nothing will be the same again. And I think you're going to learn very valuable lessons from this. It's going to help you become a lot wiser and grow in many ways, emotionally and mentally, especially. What the Page of Wands here, it can mean communication for some of you, but I think this is more so about having a new world view, gaining new perspective, looking at everything in a completely different way, at least to relationships or this person. But I think this is with the World card. I think the way you perceive the world is going to change. It's going to shift in a good way. So new way of thinking here, and a very good ending. Old way of doing things, old cycles, old patterns, old chapters in your life are coming to a close. You're going to begin a new chapter, a clean slate. And the person you're dealing with, I have the Emperor along with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. They might, for some of you, they might try to come back into this relationship. They might have a difficult time letting go of this connection between you. But I don't think you're having it. Because you're, I mean, I don't know. You're going to change. You're experiencing an ending. So them trying to come back, I don't see that really happening here. I don't think you guys are going to be on the same page. And for others, it's like they're finding, your person is finding confidence. They're trusting their judgment and making a decision. Okay, so for some of you, your person might be dealing with financial and material problems, or they just may feel very much abandoned by you, or in whatever situation they're in, or rejected, or left out in the cold. And I think they're going to make a decision to leave that behind. Or if they have material, financial problems or issues, they're going to address that. They're going to make some very big decisions in fixing some things. It's like an emperor with no money or no material security. Or if you try to come back to them, Scorpio, if you want to approach them, they might turn you down. Or they may just be very judgmental and very mind over heart. So I have absolutely no cups on their side. So I think that they're focused on logic and focused on their passions and focused on what's practical and realistic for some of you. Yeah, if any attempt to come back around to you, coming back around to them, or them coming back around to you, the other person is not going to trust the one who's coming towards them. They're going to sense sneakiness, some foul play, or lies, or mysteries. They're not really trusting. So yeah, let's see. What's going to happen? What's the future outcome, future influences approaching Scorpios? Future influences for Scorpio. Some of you could also be dealing with a Sagittarius, by the way, or somebody with strong Sagittarius placement or energy in their chart. I'm getting a lot of Sagittarius cards, but future outcome or interesting. Somebody's like fighting this change, this ending here. Could be you, Scorpio, could be your person, could be both. I did see clinginess on their part, so for a lot of you, it just could be your person who is just resisting this change. It might be difficult, this ending. Somebody might try to get back at you. Somebody's like vengeful because of a past like emotional hurt. Somebody was hurt emotionally or very disappointed or felt very betrayed and feel like they experienced an emotional loss. A loss of a love or a loss of trust maybe. And so they're being very like sneaky and vengeful or deceitful, or maybe try to get revenge. And they're trying to stop this change, this ending from happening. This I don't know who this is. Take it as it resonates. But they're trying to do it without getting into an open argument or conflict. They're trying to be very sneaky about it. They're avoiding drama in arguments and fights. The situation is not practical. It's not realistic. This connection you're in, Scorpio. I have the Temperance in reverse this time, along with the Five of Swords in reverse. So there is no balance, no harmony here, or there won't be. It's like you guys can't come together and work things out. At least not right now. And you're avoiding drama. And I have also the Knight of Pentacles in reverse again, along with these cards. And it's like the situation is very stagnant, and there's just no potential for this to move forward in any realistic, practical way. It's not grounded. You or this person or this partnership is just not grounded. And there's no potential in it right now. I think it just feels very stagnant. Things have come to a stop. And I have the Five of Cups in reverse along with the Seven of Swords. And then I have the World in reverse here, that right after. So I think somebody's like, this could just be words. Somebody trying to like insert some like negative comments and then leave without getting, waiting for a response, trying to get the other upper hand or trying to hurt the other person. But it can also be, like I said, somebody's like scheming, trying to be sneaky or lying. I think there's like a sense of, I'm getting a feeling of revenge here. Somebody's very vengeful because they don't want this world to happen. They don't want this ending in your partnership or change in your situations. They don't want to let go of the old pattern, the old cycle, and they're very much resenting this coming to an end because they felt it emotionally very deeply. And in order to get over it emotionally, they feel like they need to get even. They may feel like there was like a damage to their ego or something, and now they want to get even, or for some of you. But regardless, somebody's not really happy about this ending, this change. Could be you, could be a person. Take it as it resonates. But somebody's just not grounded. That's why they can't. There won't be no peace or harmony. Scorpio advice. What advice does the universe have for Scorpio? Scorpio. I think that's it. Yeah. So okay, so it's saying that the situation you're in, whatever it is, partnership or connection, marriage, if it's just, it's not leading you to this happiness, to this emotional fulfillment, this happy family, this joyful moment, whatever that means for you, Scorpio, you don't feel like you're emotionally fulfilled in this situation. So, or partnership. So it's telling you to take control of the partnership or situation. Act with confidence, act with conviction. Um, take some actions, move, do things like break the stalemate, break the silence or the stagnation. It's a lot of fire energy here. But make sure, be careful, don't get abusive, don't get like too controlling or overstep, watch out, don't overstep boundaries. Don't like lash out with anger, keep control of your passion and your emotions, and try to look at things in a different way. Try to gain some clarity over this situation or person or partnership. And act with, confidence. Trust in your judgment and make some moves. Whatever you feel like it's necessary, but you need to do things by taking control of your path or the situation and addressing whatever is not making you happy. Whatever is keeping you from reaching your happiness, you need to act and solve this problem or get rid of the issue or move forward in some way. I have the Six of Wands along with the Emperor in reverse. And then I have the Hangman in reverse. And also the Knight of Wands along with the Ten of Cups in reverse. Also, somebody might come and express anger towards you or frustration because they feel so miserable. Yeah, you could also be dealing with somebody that does that. But you need to take control, find and keep your self-confidence, act with conviction, but make sure you don't go overboard. Yeah. So this was your weekly love reading, your love reading for the next 7 days, Scorpio. If it did resonate with you in any kind of way, please like the video and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys soon again. Take care. I can't speak. Take care. Bye-bye.